the story of Zephaniah. Zephaniah reminds us that God takes sin seriously and that his judgment is certain, but his mercy is available to everyone who turns to him. The book calls people to repent, live with integrity, and seek God with humble hearts. At the same time, it offers hope by pointing to God's future plan of restoration, encouraging believers to trust him and look forward to the day when his justice, peace, and love will be fully revealed. Zephaniah delivers a serious warning that God's judgment is approaching. He speaks against the idolatry, corruption, and spiritual indifference that had spread throughout Judah. The prophet announces that the day of the Lord will bring consequences for those who have rejected God and continued in their sinful ways, calling people to wake up, repent, and return to him before it is too late. Zephaniah shows that God's judgment is not limited to Judah alone. He also speaks against the surrounding nations because of their pride, violence, and wrongdoing. Yet in the midst of these warnings, God offers hope to those who humbly seek him. The book encourages people to turn away from sin, seek righteousness, and trust in God's mercy, knowing that he is willing to forgive and protect those who sincerely return to him. Zephaniah strongly rebukes Jerusalem's leaders, prophets, and people for ignoring God's warnings and choosing to follow evil instead. Despite receiving correction, they refused to change their ways and continued in disobedience. The prophet warns that God's justice cannot be ignored forever, and that persistent rebellion will eventually lead to judgment. His message is a call to listen to God, turn from sin, and walk in his ways before the consequences arrive. Even in the midst of judgment, Zephaniah offers a message of hope. God promises to renew and restore those who remain faithful to him, bringing people together to worship him with sincere hearts. He assures that his people will live in peace, safety, and righteousness, no longer controlled by fear or dishonesty. Under God's loving care, they will experience security, joy, and the blessings of his presence. Zephaniah concludes with a promise of restoration and hope. God declares that he will bring his people back together, heal what has been broken, and replace their sadness with joy. He will restore their dignity and bless them before the nations, showing his faithfulness to every promise he has made. Through his saving power, God will renew, strengthen, and care for his people, revealing his everlasting love and commitment to them. Zephaniah concludes with a promise of restoration and hope. God declares that he will bring his people back together, heal what has been broken, and replace their sadness with joy. He will restore their dignity and bless them before the nations, showing his faithfulness to every promise he has made. Through his saving power, God will renew, strengthen, and care for his people, revealing his everlasting love and commitment to them.